We just finished Dave the Diver, so we're just gonna round out the night with some Scrapping Simulator. Thanks. It's almost a rare event for me to actually finish games, so I like to take pride in it where I can. Are we having loading issues? We were having loading issues. It's fine. All right. So back to Scrapping Simulator. I have done some work. Why are we so floaty? I don't remember being this floaty. Anywho, I did some work in my off time, just for funsies. I bought the chemistry set. I haven't used it yet, but I bought it. I bought the furnace set, and I have done a little bit of it. Just did Journey to a Savage Planet recently. Nice. I am the correct amount of floaty. Okay, I'm good with this. And I bought another bucket. I bought some buckets. I don't think I bought buckets last time to store some extra materials. And I've got this thing to move the trolley stuff. So yeah. I don't know how many materials I've got currently. Not terribly much. My pockets are pretty empty. So we got to do some scrapping to get some materials to try out some of these new things. Journey to a Savage Planet was great. Unfortunately, with my memory, I don't remember anything about it other than it was great. I don't remember what the story was. I don't remember much of the gameplay. I just remember lots of bright colors, bright, very pretty colors, and nice sci-fi experience. Sure. Alright, so let's do some sort of scrapping. I have oh so many DVD players and DVRs, so we might as well start with some of those. But gotta remember the controls. Got to kick space chickens. Right. Yes, that's right. You just finished making a table of how much each e-waste average material worth is. Are you talking about like their sale prices at the scrapyard, or are you talking about like in ingot form, or what did you got for me? You almost got forklift sim demo. I mean, if it's got a demo, try it. But otherwise, I mean, I'm all for sim games. I do sim games. I do lots of sim games. But I would like there to be something to the sim game other than just driving forklift. So if that game has like missions and stuff, feckin' do it. Hey, some people like doing their real life job for games. I mean, you do you, Sam. You do you. I know plenty of truckers who play American Truck Sim, so you know, do what you gotta do. Do what you enjoy. Survival elements are in Alaskan Truck Sim. Oh yes, Alaskan Truck Sim. I totally forgot about that one. I played the demo of that one. Yeah, that one could be fun. I say whatever floats your boat, do it. it's so dark. It's so dark. This one should be fast. Don't worry too much about it. It's fine. It is not a perfect simulator. But yes, the controller on the back of the hard drive would be something else to remove for sure. I also took a lot of things apart in my youth. None of it was for projects or official scrapping purposes or anything. I just like taking stuff apart. So I just enjoyed stripping all of the components off of PCBs and stuff. Well, good, Sam. Glad it could be an inspiration to look into random ass games. Although Atomic Heart, I hear, is good, and it is on my to-do list. So you know, if that's what's calling to you, do what you got to do. You're making a can crusher. What is this can crusher you speak of? Oh, I'm broke. Turns out I have $85 left. I should do something about that. Alright, materials. I have enough for 2 copper bars and an aluminum bar, plus a handful of iron. Now, the one question. I was cooking up iron bars and realizing that they're not worth a damn. So it felt like it wasn't actually worth cooking up the iron bars, just because of the price of gas. Because the bars that come out are worth like, what, $6, $6.50, something like that. So I felt like just a gut feeling that it wasn't worth cooking up iron bars, but I didn't actually do any math on it because I was too lazy. So do you have an answer to that one? Uses an EMP to implode an aluminum can. Alright then. You were choosing for ingots, brass, and above. That's fair. I was pretty much on the same page. Aluminum, I was feeling might be worth it, but I don't remember the prices on those. Hooray! You made it. Shift is over. Huzzah. Yeah, it's definitely time-wise not worth doing, at the very least, iron. I may do aluminum at first just because why not? But at some point I might switch to brass only, or brass and above. I should put on some tunes. I was thinking of going to buy the radio, but I don't know if it's all copyright safe music. So I probably should just put on some regular tunes. Radio sounds copyright safe? Okay. Alrighty, Have Punk. Have yourself a good night. Thanks for hanging out. And yes, indeed, I will be doing this again tomorrow. Not this in particular, but still, the streaming thing. Yeah, I mean, I could always do pretzel music. The problem is that there's no way to know if it's copyright safe music until I upload it to YouTube, and then get a claim. So there's no, I don't have a way to check it or anything. So let's just pretzel it to be safe. What style of pretzel tunes are you guys into right now? Do we want to do chill, lo-fi hip hop? Do we want to do world music? What are you feeling? All right, we're gonna go grab some scrap. Let's. Let's see what we got. So we've got Afro beats, alternative, ambient, blues, calming cinematics, chill, chill bass, chill EDM, chill guitars, chill jazz, chill piano, chill pop, chip tune, classical, classic rock, country, disco, drum and bass, EDM, electro swing, emo, epic, folk, funk, happy EDM, happy holidays, hard dance, hip hop, house grooves, hype bangers, hype bass, indie, industrial, jazz, Latin pop, lo-fi, love bug, not entirely sure what that's for, main character, meditation, melodic bass, metal, polka, pop, punk, R&B, reggae, rock, ska, spooky, synthwave, techno, the elevator, the lounge, traditional Latin, trance, upbeat dance, VHS, world, and yacht rock. How about OMG Run As Fast As You Can, Lava Is Coming After You? Ooh, the lounge has a lava lamp as an icon. Does that count? Oh, turns out you have to actually turn up the music to hear the music. Hey, you said lava, and I happen to look over and there's a lava lamp. I mean, how fortuitous is that? Alright, let's sell off whatever iron I've got. Looks like iron's up, aluminum's down, so we'll hold on to that for a bit. Yeah, we're fine. You have so many dance emojis, Sam. So many. Okay, we've got We got a lot of things here. We got a lot of things. I've been hucking stuff in the streets. It's fine. I have a whole bunch of TVs, and those do not stack well. Let's see if we can get them to stack at all. Okay. What's the... This way. This is fine, right? This is fine. Ah, balls. All right. Okay, fine. I found the height limit. We're gonna have to make another trip. There's at least another 6 or 7 items out here. There's even one down by the hardware store. 2 down by the hardware store. Alright. Unfortunately, there isn't really an easy way to empty this thing other than grab and huck. So we're just gonna grab and huck. Grab and huck the bottom one. Okay, see, normally I'm stacking them, like, intentionally. So I'm not trying to just grab and huck, but this time the grab and huck appears to be the method I needed for a quick offload. So normally I'll grab them and actually, like, attempt to stack them in a reasonable fashion. So I don't even bother trying to offload the whole thing, but there's so many I need to do. Alright, you go. You go there. You go there. That's not gonna work, is it? Alright, fine, fine. How dare you use physics against me? Alright, we're gonna have to go for another trip. Which is great that I've got so much scrap, but it's taken an entire day to just collect the scrap. Alright, grab and huck the bottom one. Well, that didn't work. Kinda sorta worked. Alright, anything here I want for today? I have $111, so short answer is probably not. I probably shouldn't. Alright, we got so much crap. This is my laptop pile. There are many like it, but this one's mine. And then we have the DVR pile where I have a good 20 or so. We got so much crap. We got so much crap. Let's take apart some of these. I probably should be doing some ingots, shouldn't I? Oh, right. These things. Okay, okay. So let's do some ingots. Sure. I'll just. Ugh. What an interesting sound effect on this tune. We are way under temperature. All right, we'll just keep scrapping. Just keep scrapping. Having a hard time pushing the buttons. There we go. Every once in a while it does glitch out a little bit. And the items disappear before the tool gets to them. Or the item is removed, but doesn't disappear, there we go, before the tool gets to them. So that by the time I try to click on the thing again, it doesn't technically exist as an object anymore, and it takes a few clicks to make it disappear. Never fixed even after saving and loading. Ouch. I have not had that problem. The worst I've had is a removed item, like one of the PCBs, as it's lifting up off of the device, like this lifting up animation stopped at the top and it just wouldn't finish lifting and removing, and I just had to like exit this view and then go back in, and it worked fine. Alright, we're almost at temperature. Not enough time to do another one, but we'll get an alert. Just sold it at the pawn shop, that's fair. Okay. So, ingots. Black. Copper. Supposed to hit F5 when bugs happen? Oops, I wasn't aware of this. Good to know. I'm assuming that creates some sort of log, or is it just a manual bug report method? Pulls up the logs. Okay, that's fair. I mean, if we're scrapping, it would make sense to pull out old Wi-Fi tech. I actually haven't looked at the roadmap. And I haven't honestly put too much thought into it, really. That's weird. Normally I do kind of put a little bit of thought into indie games and development and stuff, but for some reason this one I just haven't put any thought to it. I've just been scrapping. Just keep scrapping. I did see that there was talk in the Discord about their wire recovery and stripping method. So I added my 2 cents on that, and apparently that was unimportant and irrelevant. Sounded like he already had plans for what he plans to do for wire stripping, and he did not need any feedback on that whatsoever. So I shut my trap. So the melting stuff to make ingots is for things like iron, copper, brass, aluminum, those kind of things. The gold and silver requires chemical processing. So I haven't done any of it yet, but this whole chemical processing table over here is for gold and silver. So I'm hoping to get to that tonight. But other than that, that's it for now. The metal smelting and then the chemical processing of gold and silver, that's it for right now for what there is available in the game. So let's see, aluminum. Do some aluminum. My aluminum temps are way too high, so we can drop that a bit. Oh, email receipt. I should probably do that. Actually, come to think of it, I am just about done for the night, so once this, oh, right. The ingots. Right. I think that needs to be my last one. What's up, bud? How you doing? Alright, so let's dump some iron off in here. Well, that's weird. That right there is a shadow from the contents of the bucket. That's weird. It was very weird. Anywho. The rest of this is all cooling down. Might as well close that, see if it stays a little bit warm for the night. Let's have a sleep. Boopity boop. And I decided to stop Bitcoin mining. Although I kind of wanted to play the crypto stock market a little bit. Like right now would be a great time to put some money in. So let's put some money in. Deposit. And then we'll check back on this sometime later, and it should have raised up, and our money will be worth more. Yeah, I feel like the crypto stock is probably a little too overpowered. I haven't put too much money into it, though. I've only put a few $100 into it, and then pulled out a couple hundred more. Oh, they're still cooling. Alright, fair enough. Come on, finish cooling. Got a whole minute and a half remaining on that. Alright, fine. Let's see. What are the numbers looking like today? Have you figured out how to do this? Sell ingots by dropping them at the screen. I have tried that. It doesn't appear to work. Stock market. Alright. Aluminum's down today. Copper is down today. So maybe we're not selling ingots today. I guess I could sell the one aluminum ingot or whatever, but it's not really worth it. So it looks like we're not going to figure out the selling at the screen situation. That's fair. Okay, so let's go on a journey. I was gonna sell ingots, but let's not do that. Let's go on a journey and collect stuff to scrap. Got one down there. At least a TV down that way. And we got the TV this way. Oh, exploded. Oh, ah, e. Alright, we got more scrappables. This town does go through a serious amount of electronics. And I almost feel like the current balance of how many electronics spawn on the street is a little bit too high. Because there's this whole pawn shop mechanic where you could theoretically buy electronics to scrap, but it's never worth it at all. Like, there would be no reason for me to buy a $112 server when I could just pick up, you know, $1,000 worth of scrap on the street. So I feel like that needs to be balanced for sure. And then the selling makes sense because you can sell for a really measly amount of money. But yeah, the scrap on the street is a little bit much. I'm almost having a hard time keeping up with picking it up. Like, I try to go out every single day, and I'm usually out picking up scrap until almost noon every day. And as you can see, I have way more than I could ever scrap. So, yeah. Ugh. Way more than I could ever scrap. Alright, so let's see. I have enough silver, but I don't have enough gold yet. So maybe we should just keep scrapping and see if we can get enough silver and gold to do some of this stuff. Because I'm curious. Let's do some TVs because they take up just a lot of physical space. So do you actually have a cost table like per electronic device as well? Is that what you're talking about? I thought you were talking about like just metal sale values. But yeah, share away. I don't know if I follow. Are you talking about like the sale price from the scrap or the pawn shop? Probably some legitimacy to that. I would be interested in something like an actual breakdown of expected average metal ratios per electronic device, because that would then, you know, you could focus on the devices that have the most gold and silver in them, for example, and skip, you know, like this TV, for example, has a stupid amount of physical waste. So it ends up being fairly costly to get rid of some of the waste products on this thing. Oh, I didn't even know. I've never tried selling anything at the pawn shop. So like that, the backing of that TV, that was like 300 grams of scrap, which is just, it's just huge compared to the rest of the device. Eh. So the whole TV was worth like 700 something grams of scrap, or of waste material. That backing was 237. It's on Discord? You mean the ratio of metals per scrap device? I was not aware. Oh, your table. Okay. So overall, that TV was worth like like 1.2-ish kilograms of waste. That's a lot of waste. Maybe I'll do that at some point when I'm feeling especially bored. That would be great for a skill. Being able to look at a device and know what the metal ratios are. Or even just look at a device and know what its overall like scrap value would be worth. That'll be great. I wonder if there's randomness to it. I haven't paid attention to like the quantities of stuff I'm getting out. Like right now, so I've got 1099.6 grams of waste. So if I dump that, does the next TV have less waste? Or a different amount of waste? Let's find out, shall we? We're doing science. There is random. Damn it. Alright, well, it's fine. Never paid that much attention. I just scrap. I don't pay attention to the numbers. Yes, computers and servers have random different devices inside of them, like different number of hard drives and stuff like that, for sure. But let's find out if the actual scrap content is randomized, because that would be good to know. Then it would be a more difficult prospect to get like the upper and lower bounds of it, but doable if you do enough tracking, I guess. So that one, 1099.6. That is exactly the same amount. So that tells me, at least mostly definitively, that the numbers per scrap are not random. Now, the challenge would be comparing that to perks that I've got installed. Let's see. Time, 5% more materials within components, so that one is something to consider. And I don't have the 10% one yet. So good to know. That if they're not random, that would lead me to wanting to actually find out the answer to all the devices. Like, how much is a hard drive worth? How much is a microwave worth? That kind of thing. Because hard drive, you'd have to do like hard drive and DVD drive or CD drive, because it's different per computer and per server. The DVRs and the DVD players are always the same as far as I can tell. I think the computers and the servers are always the same. Don't know about the laptops, but like having the price or the material count of a DVD player versus a CD player versus a hard drive versus the big SSD drive that tends to be in the servers, would be good to know. Maybe I'll do that at some point. I don't want to do it right now because that's just like effort and stuff, and I'm not doing that. Probably not worth getting it down to like per capacitor level, that kind of thing, because it's like, you know, 0.2 grams per screw of iron or something like that. So probably not worth doing that, but alright, let's see. What are my counts? I am... Damn, gold and silver do not come quickly. They do not come quickly at all. Probably, again, certain devices are more gold content than others. So I've got my 3 TVs there. I don't have any more TVs, so let's do... let's do some DVRs. Or DVD players, whichever this is. Do a component count. See, I don't care about scrap per second. That is never a metric I've cared about. I don't care about, you know, kills per second or dollar per second or anything like that. It's just that's way too much optimizing. I would much rather do things I enjoy. Like, do I enjoy taking apart a TV versus do I enjoy taking apart a server that has 20 subcomponents to it? That kind of thing. I might get the counts anyway, but less of a concern for me. We got some jazz in this lounge, I see. Okay. 1 second. I have so many DVRs. Oh, I broke it. Every once in a while, when you go to grab an item, it grabs the item below it. Like you're clicking through the item you're pointing at to get the one below it. So every once in a while, it messes me up. My favorite appliance to actually take apart, I would almost say the microwave. Because it forces you to tackle it from a couple different angles. And it's just kind of enjoyable to take apart. I kind of enjoy taking apart like bulk DVRs and DVD players. So what I'll do is I'll take apart one, and then it throws the parts in the box, and then I actually split out the hard drives and the DVD players, and then you just do, 10 or 15 DVRs in a row, and then keep escaping out, and then come back and do the 10 or 15 DVD players in a row, or the actual like DVD drives in a row, so as not to keep getting broken up with the rhythm. So that's kind of enjoyable if I can split the parts out like that and actually do them all in a line assembly style. So like let's take a DVR, slap it in here. So then I'll take the hard drive and we'll slap that over here, and I've got the CD drive still in the box. And then we'll do the next one, and we just keep going down the line and collect a bunch of hard drives and CD players. And of course, I did that wrong. You gotta do the hard drive first, I believe, and then the DVD player for them to come out the easy way. Oh, we're almost falling waste and stuff. Nope, didn't do it right. Alright, that's fine. The challenge in the dark is seeing them. That is definitely a challenge for sure. Guess I could turn on a light. I think we got enough time for one more. Seven minutes of ads? What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, quantity of ads, sure, but 7 minutes of ads? That's nuts. Alright, we're just about ready for sleepy time. Wait. I have enough for an ingot of gold. This is good. I was not. I mean, I wasn't intentionally pre-rolling. The pre-rolling should be all disabled. Like, I should not have any pre-rolls. My ads, the way my ads are configured is that there should not be any pre-rolls. You might have come in during an ad break. I don't recall if we were doing an ad break at that time. I forgot to check on crypto mining. My money has gone up technically. Technically. That's fine. Withdraw all. I made a little bit of money. Anywho, was sleepy. Okay. So, looking at your table, router's 30, DVR's 53, plus box is 66. Windows PC is up to 87, and laptop is just barely behind at a 71. Okie dokie. The TVs don't seem to be very valuable, probably because they're mostly waste, and they actually cost money to clear out. So maybe I stop picking up TVs, because they're also a pain in the ass to move, because they're big and bulky. And the routers are also not very valuable, but they're also not heavy in waste, so they're probably fine. So we have a bunch of copper and aluminum and some brass, so I should make some ingots up. And while that heats up, we're gonna go get more scrap. Got one there. Got an entire row of them there. Oh god. Every house down that street had scrap on it. I should have brought my buckets for iron. Oh well, that's fine. But we got the server. And I said I wasn't going to do TVs, but we're doing TV. Hi, lady. How you doing? Just no scrap left behind is a motto I just made up. But god, it's all TVs. Oh god. No loot left behind is a motto I have always had. This is fair. Sup, Demos? How you doing? I mean, yes, ultimately, if anyone has watched me play any games that have loot in it, I get the loot. I do the thing. It's what I do. Okay, fine. We're coming back for the TV later. Been here a while, just chilling. Fair enough. We're just chilling, scrapping some stuff, and apparently not making money according to my numbers at the top there. But we're doing a lot of pre-work to make money. Hey, if they're gonna dump servers and TVs on the streets, I'm gonna haul them across the city. That's just how this transaction works. We're still heating up. That furnace still has not finished heating up. It's fine. That gives me time. I would like to have all of the buckets, so that I can do just a big scrap collection and then eventually just take a bunch of time to do a whole bunch of ingot smelting rather than keep wasting gas reheating that thing over and over again. But alas, I don't have that much money yet, so it's just gonna have to wait. I can't go through here, can I? No. Okay. Ah, there's the furnace. We're just gonna drop that there. How much gas do I have? I have not much left. We're gonna have to refill this thing soon. Alright, let's do a computer. Or the furnace, that's cool too. Yeah, definitely gonna need to fill this thing up pretty quickly here. I hope I have the money to fill it up, because that would be unfortunate. I don't actually know what the filling rate is, and the prices on the hardware store change daily by like drastic amounts. Because I know when I first bought my my cordless drill, it was like $400 or $500, and then I saw it the next day for like $350, and then it was even cheaper the day after that. And that wasn't related to the coupons that I was getting either, because the coupons, I wasn't getting significant coupons to even matter. I just got the achievement for 25 ingots, so clearly I'm doing great. I might need to get away from the lounge music. This improvised jazz is not my style. Let's go with something oomphy. House grooves. That's not the house grooves I was thinking of. Let's do hard dance. Right, we're stuck in CD drive hell because of the DVRs that I did. I do not like smooth improvised jazz, no. The random inconsistent beats does not jive with my tastes. I was just hearing the randomly placed cymbals and stuff, and it was just driving me nuts. Alright, we're almost out. Almost out of juice. My first brass ingot ever. I haven't actually had enough brass to do this yet. What is brass? Brass can go down a hair. We're gonna run out of juice before brass gets melted, but there should be enough residual heat in there to take care of it, hopefully. Interesting that this hard dance sounds a lot more like happy hardcore to me. I was expecting more heavy beats. You know, I'm okay with happy hardcore. It's been a while. Definitely been a while since I've listened to some good happy hardcore. Yeah, synthwave can be good horror background stuff. It's definitely got that 80s horror feel to it. We can switch out the synthwave if you want. We supposedly have some synthwave in here. But alright, fine. Alright, we're gonna go do something. Oh, it actually took it. Nice. There we go. Okay, so how do I... Maybe I don't have to take it. I just need to go to the hardware store? Question mark? But we're going to the scrapyard. We're going to the hardware store. Gonna sell off some crap. No, okay, that's fine. I think the hardware store closes first, so let's go do that. Okay, this closes at 5. Sir, my good man, bottle refill. $70. Yes. Ugh. Seven. Yep, we got plenty of time. I would like to sell my iron place. $33. Iron is almost not worth doing, like at all. Oh, ingot, come on. The ingots. Copper is good. Aluminum is not as great, but it's fine. We'll sell all. Oh, I'm at $2,000. Nice. Oh. Well then, I have to stack that first. $2,000. It's got money. Bunch of copper money. It. And now that we've got a fresh thing of gas, we'll try to do gold and silver, and see if we can get some ingots off of those. Because I don't know how to do it. I've never done the chemical processing before. Okay, so, unrefined silver or unrefined gold. Do I have enough gold? I do have enough gold. Silver. Can only add 1 stack of silver at a time. Okay, good. Current stage. Silver added. Add 1 liter of hydrochloric acid. Have some of that. Sure. Yeah. But, okay. Add 250 ml of hydrogen peroxide. Yeah. Solution needs to be agitated with the pump for a period of time. Agitation. 8 bloody minutes. Jesus. Alright. Looks like we'll be going to bed before this is done. It's royalty free. Nice. I will definitely have to check that later. Alright, 8 minutes. We're not going to sit there and stare at that. I still have a bunch of aluminum to melt up, but I don't think we're going to do that right now, because time-wise, it's a little bit late. So maybe we'll just, Bleh. Bleh? No. It's fine. But yeah, I think I need the buckets for the other materials, because they're starting to take up a bunch of space. So that would be nice. You know what? I've never taken apart a laptop. So let's do that. I've been collecting them. I have not been actually taking them apart. Okay, power converter, CD drive, SSD, board, fan, RAM, which of these have I not taken apart in real life? DVR, because I've never actually had a DVR or been in the presence of one. Otherwise I probably would have taken it apart. Microwave. Because I've just never really had too much access to spare dead microwaves and allowed to take them apart. Let's see. Have I taken apart a server? My desktops that I've used as servers don't count. I don't think I've actually taken apart like a proper server blade. So that's a thing. That's it. DVR, microwave, maybe server blade. The plus box, we're not going to count that. I have taken apart several consoles before, so I'll just count that as in the family. Oh, Jesus, this one's hella loud. Why are you so loud? Chill. Time to wake up and dance if you haven't already. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, that one's done. That was delightful. I think every once in a while we just need to crank up the tunes. Alright. So that's my brass ingot. So we have 2 minutes left on the solution and agitation. So what I really should be doing is I should be doing these as soon as I've got the quantity in my pocket to do them, because they take for bloody ever. Good to know. I was not aware of this. Alright. Let's do some sorting, organizing. Yeah, when you've taken apart so many things, it's hard to know. It's hard to know what you've taken apart. In fact, when my mom was doing her move recently, she found several boxes in her garage of the leftovers of my disassembly antics, and I finally had to give her the okay to get rid of them, because I wasn't ever going to do anything like proper, recycling practices on them or anything like that. I just took them apart down to the PCBs and then just left them there. So I gave her the okay to get rid of them. They all went to proper recycling facilities. I just wasn't going to be the one to do it. Alright, now we have a lot of hard drives to do. Auto remove screws would be nice. I haven't played, I've played a bit of PC Building Simulator, but I haven't played like a lot of it. Because like with a lot of these simulators, I get to the point where, so now what? I've taken apart all the things, I've built all the things, I've made a bunch of money, I've bought all the upgrades, now what? So I typically stop at that point. Actually, you know what? I want to listen to the song again. Louder this time. Because I wanna. Gotta make 100 gold ingots. No, thank you. I do not have that kind of self-hatred in me. It's a struggle enough to make 1 gold ingot so far. I am currently making a silver ingot. I haven't even started on the gold one yet. This is my first chemical processing ingot. Yeah, I'll make one 100-gram gold ingot. I don't think I want to make 101-kilogram gold ingots. That just feels a little bit much. Press E to dispose of waste chemicals. Unable to pour chemicals. Remove the lid for the hazardous chemical bucket that I don't have. Ah, I see. Well then, we're going outside. Let's get rid of the stuff. You're like halfway to a kilogram. I mean, that's only 5 ingots that you've done so far. That's not terrible. So 10 ingots would make you a 1 kilogram ingot. That's not awful. Hook. Oh, there's not nearly enough scrap today. The day that I don't go out and do scrap first thing in the morning is the day that there isn't much scrap to do, and would have been a perfectly fine day to do it. But alas. Okay, I did forget to buy the chemical bucket. Chemical bucket. I will also buy more buckets. More buckets. Can't buy another one of those. Okay. I bought all the molds I can. Bought all the molds I can. All the chemical doodads I can. I don't have an ingot safe yet, but it's fine. I don't need the ingot storage rack. Fuck it. Fuck it. Just buy them all. Just why not? I got the money. Blah. Blah. These are gonna go outside, I think. Door, open. And yes, I'm aware I could be doing this 2 at a time with the trolley, or this thing, but I don't wanna. That's the bottom line to that one. I just don't wanna. Two at a time might not be faster because I can't actually like bring it over the fence or anything like that. And certainly the more fun has an element to it as well. All right, so with this last bucket, wait, hold up. The other bucket, okay, the other bucket's just there. I guess it's just automatically at home. With this last bucket, this is the last thing that I actually need to buy. Other than whatever, whatever like excess chemicals I might need from this process. Duh. Okay. Contains silver and other metallic impurities. Dissolve more of the impurities with 1 milliliter of hydrochloric acid. 1 liter of hydrochloric acid. Jesus. Alright. Do it. Add sodium metabisulfite to the hydrochloric acid. Current stage. Solution needs to be agitated with the pump for another 4 minutes. Jesus, this is a process. Alright. So what if aluminum add? Let's do copper. Because I believe when you're making ingots, it can actually pull from these buckets. I think. Oh, and then we got a safe. Nice. So these ingots can go here. Doesn't work that way. The one thing I don't know. First off, can I get these out of here? I can. The one thing I don't know is, like, can I sell these? Stop it. Can I sell these from here, or do I need to, like, bring them in the box? Not a clue. Brass. Sure. 3 whole minutes left. Alright. Let's check the computer. Let's see if that's the thing. No. What about ingot in a box? How does one go about dropping ingots on the screen? That doesn't work. Drop them on the screen. Nope, not a clue. Not a clue. Volume level inconsistencies. One of my pet peeves. Alright, we are almost to a silver ingot. Almost. I do find it odd that you need to buy all of the glassware, which is effectively a decorative item, other than this glass container that you use. Alright. Silver. Gold and waste chemicals. I'm sorry, what? Screenshot. Brass ingot was found to be an incorrect size and was fixed. Alright. Completed step 2 of beaker process. Copy. Let's report a bug, shall we? No issue. Bug template. There. Question is, do we actually get silver out? Waste chemicals out. 99% pure silver powder is now drying. Okay. Okay. It just works. Cheers, Paige. Cheers. Alright. Silver powder to crucible. Oh, creepy. Gold. Hydrochloric acid. Hydrogen peroxide, right. Buh. Bubble it. Okay. Light it. Move it into place. You should consider that, Paige. You should. All right. Done. Mold. Cooling. Okay. It's happening. Spicy rocks. Uh-huh. Alright. Alright. This is my last drink. I am no longer accepting any more cheers buttons after this. So cheers to everyone. Done. It was my third drink for the night. Boo times 10. Alright, silver. It's going. It's going. It's doing. Stuff's happening. So, the hazardous waste. 1 ingot makes 2 liters of hazardous waste that I have to dispose of. Buh. That's gonna be a thing. No, I do not do dead drunk at all. I do mostly tipsy, and that's about it. I will not do blackout drunk. I don't care for it. I don't like the process. I just don't do it. This is the scrapping simulator. So all these Bitcoin miners, as you say, are for the purposes of taking apart and extracting the raw metals out of them for selling. Like I have a bucket of iron, and I have a bucket of aluminum, and I have a bucket of copper. And I'm working on smelting up a gold ingot after my silver ingot just finished processing. I now have a silver ingot. It's delightful. It's going in the safe. Done. But that takes a long ass time. It's 8 minutes for the first phase, 4 minutes for the second phase, about a minute and a half for the third phase, about a minute to melt it, and about a minute and a half to cool it. Like, my god. It's a long process. Overall about 15 minutes or so. And that's like 15 minutes of real time to do that. That's not even like game minutes. So yeah, there's a lot of time sink in this. Duck game in between or shipbuilding. Nope. We're actually done for the night. And I'm going to call it done for this game until there's more significant updates. Because I've done everything. I bought all of the stuff, all the equipment. I have made all the things. I have made a decent amount of money. All that's left for now is scrapping and getting more money. There's no more upgrades, no more processes to do. We've done it all. It's been a delightful little game. And I'll be watching its progression. But I'm done. Paige, you say that. But there's literally Bitcoin mining right here. Start mining. I am mining for Bitcoins. Like it's literally in the game. So you know what? We're gonna put $700 in right now, because it's at an all-time low, and I don't even need to mine. We're just gonna play the market. I think that's a little bit. As the one said, it's a little bit overpowered. It's a little bit too much stonks. You just put in your money and then wait until the price goes up. I just made $100 because the price just went up a little bit. Like literally that moment, $100. So, yes, I think it's a little bit overpowered. And the quantity of scrap that appears on the streets is overpowered. It completely negates the purpose of the pawn shop. So, the gas fee, as far as I can tell, the gas fee is just, it's just a 5% random ass fee. Maybe they're talking about like the energy fee for actually doing Bitcoin mining. I don't know. It's just a 5% fee. I don't know what it's for though. But yes, we got to get ready for spooky season. We got semi-spooky games coming up. I'm not sure how much extra spook I'm going to play. Like I don't know if I'm going to do anything truly scary, but we'll definitely be in the season for sure. I have at least 2 tentacle themed games to play, plus a couple other stuff. We shall see. Maybe we'll do some voting on games. Oh, there we go. $1,200. $1,200. Done. I just made I just made $500 overnight. Went to bed, woke up, $500 richer. Hells yes. So yeah, we'll do some spooky games. I'm a wuss still, but you know I played that Unholy game demo. Maybe that's a game that we play. Who knows? Time to hit some of the other Ghost games that have been collecting dust. Exactly, there have been many updates. We might have to try some of those. But yeah. Yeah, the problem with Wuss making great content is that I have to actually force myself to play them. And I usually just freeze up in terror instead. So there's that. But yeah. I am done for the night. I'm just going through the motions of collecting scrap at this point. There's still a little bit of addiction. But yeah. I'm done. I'm done. Appreciate y'all hanging out. We will do more games in the near future. I am still going to keep playing Starfield. You will not escape it entirely. But I understand that you're all probably sick of it. So I'll try to tone it down a little bit. But I appreciate y'all being here tonight. Midnight, Paige, The One, Demos, Kinder, Sam. Who else is still lurking out there? We got peoples. There were peoples here, and I appreciate every one of you. I'm gonna go lay down. My head hurts a little bit. Thank y'all for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye.